Hello, YouTube. Hello, everyone. Hello, subscribers. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ed from Ed's Elegant Coins. Welcome back again to the channel. We're going over just a little bit of everything today. It's a kind of exciting week. I'm going to show you what's coming over the past couple of weeks. It's taken me a couple of weeks to list another video. I'll have a little bit announcement at some point in the video. We will be discussing where we think the metals are destined to go, hopefully in not too distant of a future. So let's dive in. First of all, the week has been a very, very busy week. The previous week wasn't as hot, but overall it still is very healthy, both buying and selling specifically this week. We're gonna walk you through some of the stuff that we've bought as usual. There were obviously a lot of circulated dollars, some uncirculated silver dollars. We've covered a lot of that stuff, but we've pulled out some of the more interesting stuff that would kind of get you excited. As I promised, not going to bore you with hundreds of circulated Morgan and Peace dollars, even though they are a lot of fun for me to go through. So throughout my trip, kind of found this cool item, which is 1888. It's called the hot lip variety. If you really stare at the nose, a little bit of doubling, specifically the lips. It looks like she's got two sets of lips. This is only known in the 88 New Orleans variety, and it's very, very sought after. It's in the top 50 VAM books. This is kind of cool. It still is very meaty, a very strong VF grade on the coin. But needless to say, it's the oddity of the double lips that the coin or the lady, appears to have. That was very cool. Another one is this sweet 1928 peace dollar in uncirculated condition. And this is like one of the keys, the 28 peace dollar. This is, like I said, in this condition, I would say it's like probably 62 plus, more like 63. Very, very nice original blast coin there. That's kind of cool. Along the half dollar, this is a nice 1849 Denver full bell line. Nice frosty. It came, again, we have to call them out and pull them out of the all the circulated stuff that comes in. The bell has three distinct lines, and that's why it's called the full bell lines. They're obviously worth a lot more in the full bell line versus just the regular norm. In the commems, I thought this was extremely cool. This is the only commem dollar that we made, 1900 Lafayette dollar. Very meaty, very nice. This is, again, very desirable. Came from an estate that the gentleman who've done a lot of business. His dad was really, God bless his soul, passed on. He was a very avid collector. Enjoy this review. Nice patina, nice original Lafayette dollar, 1900. The only one of its kind that we've made in the $1. We've also made an Isabella quarter. Then the rest were half dollars. That's along the silver lines. That is that in the U.S. We've had, again, you had the normal. I think this was 2 cents that I thought was kind of cool because it's counter stamped. Somebody double punched it, so it does look like it's counter stamped. Trying to work on the lighting a little better for you. As you can see, I think it's got, I don't know, it's just 2 letters, but it's counter stamped. We had also similar, we had large cent. This one I could read. It's a Glover. Another unusual stuff. These are collectible. These were not currently counter stamped. These are counter stamps from back in the day. Really don't know as to why they double stamped them, but it's part of the history. So just to let you know, we pass it along. Along the world coins, this is a cool 5 francs. It's silver, 1923. Nice color, nice originality, nice patina. It's just a cool piece. I figured I'd just throw it in there. We had some of the really desirable Polish and silver coins. Are very, very desirable. This is a 5 zlotych, they call it in Poland. This is from 1831. Really nice grade for that date, or that age, I should say. Along with it, we had an 1832. Again, 5 zlotych. For some reason, this is just a different design. It bears the eagle, the more common Polish symbol. This is an extremely rare piece here. This one, it's called Russia 1.5 ruble / 10 zlotych from 1836. This one here is super high grade, as you can see, from 1836. These in uncirculated, they're fetching a couple of thousand on up. This one here is probably in the $1,200 to $1,500 range. We've had a lot of medals along the way. That's another episode I'd have to make on. This is some kind of religious one. I really did not get a chance to kind of follow through and to see. This is silver, where the history of them. So I do apologize. I'm just showing you the product. A lot of personalized stuff with the metals were. This is another cool one here. This is silver. Metal again. It's very cool. We had a lot of also German. This is 1938 Nazi cross. It's kind of like a little loose, so I put a little tape on it to just hold it together. Just wanted to show you. Pretty though. That blues and the likes. It's history. Nothing there to do but touch base on. This is a half cent, which is nice. I think this is 1856. Another nice type coin. That is that. We have, oh, wait till you see this. I haven't gone through a lot of this stuff here. Some stuff is very valuable, but it just takes time. So I really was more excited just to kind of bring it out and show you. These are, most of them are Polish coin from anywhere the 1500s through the late 1700s. So don't get mad at me if I don't spend too much time, because just too much material to go over. I dropped one. There's some of them they're all silver, some are gilded. I was excited. I thought they would really be gold, but they weren't gold. So this is some of the gilded silver coins. Come on now. Come on, you can try to get in focus. There you go. Sorry about that. I'm standing behind the camera. This is another one. This is that gilded. I'll bring it one more back in the picture. I guess that's me trying to go a little fast. But as you can see, this by themselves, they actually need a whole video by themselves. So I'll try to cover them a little more in detail once I have a little more time. Grozy. Again, just too many of them. So let me work on that for you, and I'll discuss that at a later time. We're going to go over the gold a little bit. We've had the Canadian Royal Mint, very pretty, 1 bar. A bunch of these came in. The typical Krugerrands. The 50 Mexican peso, a lot of people do love these. They're almost 1 1/5 of an ounce. This was a $5 gold in a bezel. This one I loved. I don't know if it's the original box or no. It looks like it would be. But this is a sweet $5 Indian. Absolutely stunning. Uncirculated condition. Don't want to mess with it too much. But very, very pretty. The back is nice as well, as you can see. This should be about a 63 grade. We've had some of the $5 libs that have kind of gone over from the late 1900s, 1800s, San Francisco's, other different mint marks. This one is one of my favorite. It's 1868 S San Francisco, and that just slightly post the Civil War. It's in really very decent shape. These are in high grades. They go for a lot more money. But wait, it's going to get even more exciting, guys. So You know how much I told you I love the paper money, but these are like tremendous amounts. I would say probably it was few hundred in the small size one. Then there was a lot of the large size. I think the large size were about 75 of them. You could just go on and on and on. These are all of the 73, all different grades from uncirculated down to really circulated. So a lot of material. We've had along that. These are very pretty. These are the, they're called Black Eagles. Very popular, 1899. The first one I showed you was 1923, which was actually the last of the silver dollar certificates, or the horse blanket that we've called. We've also had, those are silver certificates. These are called legal tender notes, the $1. I almost revealed the surprise, so we're not gonna ruin that. Another Black Eagle, $2 silver certificate, nice. Another Black Eagle. Look how pretty that is. That's educational, guys. It's a series of three: the $1, the $2, and the $5. And I would like in the video to tell me like what is this is the only note that Martha and George are on the note. Nice silver certificate. Federal Reserve notes, large size, $20 note. This one here is called charter number. When you see the number on here, it's a national law note, large size. When the number is aside, it's a charter note on the bank. This is the Middleton National Bank of Connecticut. They were all 1902s. Nice, pretty design. This is the small size national note. This is drawn on the Guardian National Bank of Commerce of Detroit. That's charter number 8703. Here we go. Then we've had the common, you see the Hawaii. We've gone through these before. These were issued during the emergency. You've had the North African $1. 1935 were the emergency notes during the war. These are called the funny bags. The one is written in a funny way, 1928 silver certificates. This is a little nicer one. And we've had the $5 North Africa, 1935. Okay, so that's as far as that goes. This one here is a nice $2 US note. What is cool about this, not only the shape is in a great shape, 1907, but this is considered like an error. Do not know if the camera is going to pick up or not, but I will try. If you look in the word public, the U is kind of like a C right in here. So it comes out as like PCBLIC. It's a known error by the Bureau of Printing and Printing that will put out. So it's called a mint error. Again, instead of public, it's PC BLIC. This is another Martha Washington note. Stunning. This is the only note that actually Martha was on the note by herself. Enjoy that view. This is a silver dollar. This is from 1891. We've had treasury note, a $1 treasury note here. This is from 1891. Very sought after also. Design is kind of cool too. It's just different. Some more obsolete notes. Legal tender, 1917. We've had $5 silver Federal Reserve note, my bad. Okay. That's that. Now we're getting to the surprise, the good stuff, guys. What is the good stuff here? So here it's revealed. This one here is Spanish. This is Spanish 2 escudo gold. Very pleased to have that. This dates, I would say, have not done the full homework on it, but it's between the 1500 to the 1600 era. That's 2 escudo gold. They call it also the cob. These, they go between $3,000 to $5,000. That normally you see them with the Spanish treasures such as the Atocha and the likes. Very, very sought after. And this one here, one of the most unusual item that you'll get to see. $10 uncirculated note, 1922. But what's so unusual about this, there is two of them actually, and they are in consecutive numbers, ending 37 and 38. Design is stunning. The centering is really beautiful. I would say this set here by itself, it's in the $4,000 to $5,000 range. AppMex has got one of these online graded for about 53, 5400. This was really, really exciting to see that. So we go back to the announcement like I made. I've been a little bit busy. I'm going for a procedure for a knee replacement. So I'll be a little bit slower coming out mid of next month. I'll be going out. That's why I haven't been as active with the videos and stuff, just doctor's appointments and medical crap and the likes. It's been a little more of inconvenience than anything else, but hopefully we'll get it done. So if I'm slow out with the videos, I do apologize, but I'll get back on track hopefully once that's all said and done, and we'll get rolling once again full speed ahead. As far as the gold, about 2 months ago, I did post a video, huge news for gold, and indicating that the LME is unwinding their operation of shorting or issuing options and futures for gold. And it just so happened that along that, closer to the end of July when it did happen, obviously they flushed it all prior to that to cause as much pain and as discomfort and disgust in the market so you run away from it. But right after that, within that frame, since now you see gold has kind of ran a solid $100. That's no coincidence. It just so happened that the Fed also came a long way and they kind of said, our hands are really tight. Sure, we're raising it, but don't expect us to do a whole bunch more. That's one major factor, like I indicated. When that's out of the way, expect for gold to start finding some sound footing, then we see where we're going. But the other major news that's actually it's brewing, President Xi is visiting with Saudi Arabia, and they're supposed to have tremendous welcome for him, unlike Biden, which they gave him kind of like the cold shoulder. The welcome he'll be receiving is similar to Trump, if not better, which indicates that the ties are getting much stronger between the Saudis and China, which in effect means the petrodollar is really taking another blow, like we kept saying over and over. So look for other factors that are brewing that are actually helping gold, which is just like the proper and the right soil to really to kind of start prospering and benefiting from all the situations. I think Xi is very important. Nothing is happening still with Ukraine. I don't think the U.S. has got great ties with the majority of the world. But these are some of the major factors will be playing roles. Again, as long as this is just a brewing, events are not taking place, and we're just talking about it, the nervousness is there, look for everything to keep going and moving slowly and steadily. That's what I see in all that. As far as I'm concerned, that's all I have to say in the video. Thank you so much for being patient. And again, we are getting still closer to that 500 subscriber mark. The giveaways are still there. Link is in the description. We will get to that eventually. I appreciate all your support. Just leave in the comment as to what's your favorite item for I've shown you. I hope it was exciting enough for you. And looking forward to seeing you in the next video. So long.